So it just so happens I live right next to a daycare, which is nice. You know, when I'm driving by, I always see the kids out playing, out having a good time. So it's nice. It just makes me feel good to drive by and see them and yell something at them. Hey, kids! Have fun not seeing your moms all day! And you're not gonna get to see your dad until the weekend because your parents are probably divorced! So I just need to pull in here and get some gas real quick. There sure seems to be a lot of talk in the news and stuff about the price of gas and how cheap it is, and you know, I for one, I like that the gas is cheaper. But that's just me. I mean, I like it that way, but you know, it's just me. Let's see, what do we got here? It is price per gallon is $2.27. $2.27, that's not bad. $2.27, I mean, I've had better. Personally, I've had better, but I'm not gonna complain. And about 30 bucks. About 30 bucks to fill up the tank. And that's pretty good, because I know I've spent at least twice that much before. In the past, I know I've spent at least, like, probably closer to 70. It's kind of like buy 1 gallon, get 1 gallon free. Actually, I mean, I bought a new waterbed and I filled it up with gas instead of water, just because of how cheap it is, just because I could. Like, why not? It's so cheap, why not? When you have a full tank of gas, there's like a sense of freedom. Like, you don't have to worry about stuff. Like, you know your tank of gas isn't gonna last forever, but at least for right now, you know you're good. Like, you just don't have to worry about it right now. That's probably like what Kim Kardashian feels like when she gets married. You know, she knows it's not gonna last forever, but you know, for right now, it's gonna be good for a while. So I wanted to talk about some stuff that I wanted to share, just some thoughts that I was having. My daughter just turned 8, and it's just kind of crazy. I gotta say though, like this Taylor Swift song, "Shake It Off," I usually feel like I'm pretty good at, you know, picking a song that's gonna be a hit. You know, when I hear it, like Uptown Funk, you hear that song and obviously you're like, yeah, this song is gonna be huge. But when this song came out, I gotta say, I was like, seriously? This is kind of a lame song. It's kind of childish. I did not see that coming. I did not see this song being a hit. Especially if you would have read the lyrics. Like, if they gave the lyrics to this song to a focus group and told them to read it and asked them if this song was gonna be a hit, nobody would have thought this song's gonna be a hit. It starts out kind of weird, and then it gets kind of like childish. A player's gonna play. It's either like timely advice that was given to you by your grandma, or it is education for children. You know, like players play. A baker's gonna bake. A policeman's gonna police, please. I bet this song was originally written for children as an educational song. I would bet anything. I would bet one of my kids' lives, especially Lillian or Mason. You just watch, you just wait and see. You've heard it here first, but in 20 years, you're gonna be watching VH1 Classic Behind the Music, and you're gonna find out that this song was originally written for a kid's educational program. Like, I can see the guy, he writes this song, and then first he goes to the Wiggles, and he's like, "Hey Wiggles, I've got the perfect song for your audience. It's gonna be perfect for your new album. It's about how players play, and it's about how haters hate. It's about how teachers teach. And the Wiggles are like, yeah, that's not a good song at all. So we're not gonna do that. Then next the guy goes to the Fresh Beat Band. And he's like, "Hey, Fresh Beat Band, you gotta check out this new song I wrote. It's perfect for you guys. It sounds like all your other songs. It's about how players play, and then there's this part of the song where we talk about shaking it off. And we go and we shake it off. And there's this shake it off dance that you guys do. And then in the music video, you guys are, you know, you're doing your thing, you're playing your instruments, but then you go outside and you go into the street and you start doing the dance. You start doing like the shake it off dance. And you're like, shake it off, shake it off. You guys are in the public street. It's a public street, but you guys are dancing. And then there's these people in the background and they're wearing bright colored clothes too. And they happen to know the shake it off dance. So they start coming into the street too. And they're behind you guys. And they're doing the shake it off dance. And you're doing the shake it off dance. And they're doing the shake it off dance behind you. And then everybody's like doing the shake it off dance. It's gonna be perfect for you guys. Fresh Beat Band, what do you think? And the Fresh Beat Band is like, no. It's not a fresh enough beat for us. That's what I would say. Like, if I ever met the Fresh Beat Band, I'd be like, hey, Fresh Beat Band, I love your beats. They're so fresh. Oh, man. And they would laugh. They'd be like, we've never heard that ever. This part would be like Twist part. Twists? Twist. That's his name, right? Twist. It'd be Twist's part. And then the guy's like, all right, let's go talk to Yo Gabba Gabba. Hey guys, look, we got this song and it's, you know, maybe something that you're interested in. It's about how players play and liars lie, or, you know, whatever. It could be whatever. And DJ Lance is like, that is the worst song idea I've ever heard. Ever. In my whole life. Ever. So then the guy's like, well, I don't know what to do now. Nobody wants my kid's educational song. I guess I'll just go sell it to Taylor Swift. So then they take the song to Taylor Swift and they're like, hey Taylor Swift, we got this song that we want to play for you that we think you might like. And Taylor Swift is like, dude, no, I don't want to hear your song. Let's just record it. I'll just do it. Every song I do is a hit anyways. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm Taylor freaking Swift, all right? I don't play country or pop. I'm like in between. Nobody knows what it is, so they just buy it, okay? Because I'm Taylor Swift. And that is how this song came to be. I am 100% sure of it. So anyway, so like I was saying about, my daughter's 8 years old, and I was talking with my wife, and we both kind of just realized, like, you ever had like a midlife crisis? Like, it was like a midlife parenting crisis, you know? Do you think, does that make me gay? If I like this song? If I like this song, does that make me gay? Maybe. Sometimes I'll turn it up in the car, even though people are around, and I don't even care. Yeah, I'm listening to it. Yeah, it's loud, who cares? Have you ever seen a middle-aged gay guy in a minivan listen to Taylor Swift before? Jeez. So anyways, my wife and I were talking about how my daughter just turned 8. Like, as fast as the last 8 years has gone by, there's no way that the next 8 years is gonna go by that fast. Heartbreakers are gonna break. A banker's gonna bank, and a baker is gonna bake, and a breaker is gonna break. That part could actually be a song for an apprentice for an electrician. A breaker's gonna break. Okay, hold on. I gotta pull over. I'm trying to get this thought out, and there's too many Taylor Swift distractions in my car. I can't even get my thoughts out. Okay, so what I was trying to say, what we were talking about, and why I feel like it's like a midlife parenting crisis, is because my daughter she turned 8 years old like 2 months ago, and then it hit me, you know, this year's already starting to fly by. Before you know it, she's gonna be 9, and I was like, you know what? As soon as that hits, when she's 9, her childhood, or her whole life as a child in our home, is halfway over. And I was like, man, that cannot be. I'm not ready for her childhood and her life with us, living at home with her parents, to be halfway over. I'm just not ready for that. I haven't given her half of the experiences that I want her to have. I haven't taught her half of the things that I want to teach her, and I haven't built half of the memories that I want to have with her yet. I really need to do so much more, and I need to give her so much more and provide so much more for me to feel good about what I did as a parent, to feel good about the experiences that I gave her and the lessons that I taught her, and preparing her for the challenges that she's going to face throughout the rest of her life. But not only that, I want her to have fun, and I want her to have a good time, and I want her to think that her childhood was awesome, and it was a blast, and it hasn't been up to that level that I want it to be yet. So I'm just taking this opportunity to reflect and remind myself I want her to have an awesome second half of her childhood. I want her to experience more. I want her to go more places. I want her to do more fun things. I want her to develop more passions and more talents and meet more people. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out. Finally was able to get that out.